Well, Trump 2.0, and has it lost its sheen? That's the question. Why? Because the promises were big, the branding beautiful, but beneath the polish, a pattern. Power unchecked, numbers, some would say inflated, enemies for sure more, and goals to a large extent missed. Trump 2.0 set out to fix the system, but is the system now more broken than before? That's a question that many are asking. The answer to that is still in the air, but it looks like Donald Trump's rebooted revolution is unraveling. And why does it look like the administration is losing some of the sheen it had when it started? Well, first up, viewers, Trump 2.0's tariff crusade hit a legal buzzsaw this month when a federal court ruled against his unilateral powers. Aren't so unilateral that it said. The backlash, well, it was blistering. Now Trump's turning on his own judicial kingmakers, calling out Leonard Leo and the Federalist Society, once his guiding star for judicial picks, as backroom hustlers. The message from the courts, well, no president is above the Constitution, not even one with tariffs that have allegedly brought trillions into the US, claims that are, well, unchecked and unprovable. It was supposed to be just another crackdown. Instead, it's become a constitutional battle royale. Trump's Department of Homeland Security tried to, in fact, decertify Harvard, revoked its right to host international students on campus. A federal judge hit pause, another area where one sees that Trump 2.0 is now on the back foot. Why? Because a lawsuit flew, and Trump's critics say this wasn't about visas, it was beginning to be about vengeance. As the case heads towards the Supreme Court, the bigger question looms: is Trump's war on Harvard yet another instance when the president's powers are being checked by the courts and he's on back foot? Let's now turn attention to Elon Musk, the tech titan who promised a leaner, cleaner government. The billionaire bromance that built a new political machine in America is now burning out in real time. In the early days of Trump's second term, DOGE, that is Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, was touted as the silver bullet to solve Washington's big issues as far as waste is concerned. Musk called it the lean government code. And in fact, Trump called it genius. But today, DOGE lies in ruins. Musk has left the building, well, literally. And with him, the last traces of credibility in a project that promised to slash $2 trillion, barely scratched about $140 billion, and some would say receipts riddled with errors. Even worse, Trump's own tax bill, a mammoth piece of political theater, some would call it, and he's calling it as the one big beautiful bill. It added $2.3 trillion back into the deficit. Do the math. Trump promised to end the war in Ukraine before Inauguration Day. He promised peace in Gaza before touching the Resolute desk. Instead, both conflicts have deepened. And we speak at a time when it's expectation that there could be another round of talks. Well, second talks, possibly followed by third talks. And it seems that Trump administration's frustration is beginning to come from some amount of erosion of capital of the president himself, his political capital that could be at stake here. And at the end of the day, well, viewers, it looks like the glow that once surrounded Trump and Musk, it's not gold. And unfortunately, it looks like it's crumbling.